Hello, everybody. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It
It
feels
is
like a Thursday,
Wednesday.
Friday, or
This week
something.
has been the very longest.
It has been crawling. I think I'm so excited for the fantasy football draft
I don't
that
know why it's going so long for
um,
me. It just is.
it just can't get here soon enough. So it is Wednesday.
Yes.
Productive day yesterday. We have a couple topics today because a couple things have happened.
Correct.
So today we got particularly a lot of longer tail items sold. So I wanted to have that be the topic
Okay.
around the items
Right.
specifically. We have also had to cancel two items in back-to-back
Two
days.
items?
Yes.
What was
Why are
yesterday?
you surprised?
I know today's. What
She's
was
so
yesterday?
disconnected sometimes from the
Like, what? We had to do that? Why?
yeah. But 11 items are going to be going out today.
No,
So
what
another
what
solid.
canceled yesterday?
Oh, we're going to get
Oh,
there.
okay.
Stepping on my toes over here. But before we start, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full-time resellers.
Yes.
So the item we canceled yesterday. So we showed you the Izzy plush,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and it had a little hole in the end, and it was
It was
pictured,
pictured.
but we didn't mention it
Right.
or put anything in the title to. So I reached out to the buyer and asked to see if they wanted to still get it because I
Right.
wanted to make sure that they were going
They
to love the
they were
item.
aware of the condition.
And they said no, go ahead and cancel.
Yeah.
So we canceled that. But the good thing is by going the extra step and asking them directly,
Right.
we can cancel it as buyer
Buyer
requested instead of out of stock.
Right.
The problem today is we sold an item, and what happened was this item
What had happened
was canceled due to non-payment.
okay.
And I think
Previously.
yes, so it canceled due to non-payment. It was automatically relisted,
Okay.
and then I think I went in and relisted it because I didn't see it relisted.
Okay. Yeah.
And so now we had two versions of this one item up for
Yeah.
sale. One sold, and then
It
the
sold
other
again
one
that we
sold,
didn't have.
and it was already gone.
Bummer.
So had to cancel that for out of stock. The good thing is we've been fairly decent on this side. So we've had
Right.
two that are on our rolling calendar. And the way it works is it rolls based on the month.
Okay.
So we had one in June, we had one in July, one in August.
Hey, August is almost done.
And it's almost done.
So hopefully.
So it's about to roll
Yes.
over. And the way the defect rate is that it can't be over 50.5%
Okay.
of your sales.
Right.
With the two on there, we're at 0.19%.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is going to take us, math, 0.34
Ugh.
for
Yeah.
percent. So
But
we would
still have room.
we would still have room
Yes.
for another one,
Right.
and we would still be fine.
Yeah.
And then you have the one in early June that is going to roll off.
Perfect.
So
So there we go.
we're fine.
Hello.
It's like
Welcome.
I think with our volume we can get away with one a month,
Right.
and
And we hit it.
and we're fine. But we made it to the end of the month. We had our
We strive
one.
to not, obviously.
Yeah, obviously it's better to not, and I think to some degree, it would behoove us to do an inventory check this year.
Right. Are you like winking at me?
Correct, because you're better at inventory.
So
than I
what
am.
is my priority? Is it listing or inventory?
Well, I mean, if you ever get to listing again.
Yesterday was busy.
But yeah.
I don't have to leave the house today. So
Well, no.
maybe
Here's
it's
the thing:
day.
is listing for you. Once you get done, you'll be almost
know,
caught up,
you're right.
and then we're not buying much.
Right.
So
So
you
then
should,
I'll have free time to
you should
do
have time
inventory.
eventually. But that is that.
Yep.
So next up, I wanted to talk about was
What are you guys talking about? We sell on eBay, and we go over the things that have sold that we're about to ship out. And there was an item that had sold previously, but was relisted automatically, and it sold again. We didn't have it, so now we had to refund the buyer.
And then we're talking about long tail items. So you want to make sure you choose your long tail items. This is one that we bought. This one sold it didn't take a super long time, but we do have a lot of silverware in our inventory. So this is a long tail item that we generally do gravitate towards.
This is the one?
Yeah, this is the one.
Wow.
It is a 40-piece set of Oneida, and it is, I want to say, an antique.
But it's so plain. I'm surprised.
This set sold for $299.95 plus shipping.
$299.
Yeah, so $300 for this set.
Yeah.
And so what I wanted to reiterate for us as far as like the qualifications when it comes to it and why this would fit. So this is a high dollar item.
Right.
It will take a long time to particularly sell, but
once it does.
Once it does, you're going to
pays
be
off.
very profitable.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't take up a lot of space.
I was going to say, it's not very big.
So that you could put it in a plastic baggie. It doesn't take up a ton of space.
And you don't have to worry about dry rot or anything like that. Like,
No.
gotta make sure there's no moisture.
Correct.
So it's not going to rust.
And the other aspect is, like, you have to be willing to put in the work that's required to get it listed, because that does take a little bit more work than a normal item could take. But I think in the end, it's going to be worth it. I don't do any like cleaning. Like if it has tarnish, it's going to just be sold with tarnish, and that's going to be pictured, and that's that. So that's one of those ones that I'm okay with. This is another one that would be one that I don't want. So we sold a Pikachu plush, and plush has become a very long tail item for us.
Yeah.
It can. So this one's small, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. But it only sold for $4.28.
Probably shouldn't have even
shipping.
had it listed anymore.
I know, but I already put in the work, and it was an old listing. But this would be one that I would not list today.
Or purchase.
Or purchase.
Yeah.
But
we were on like a buying spree of all of our plush, and
Correct.
now we are loaded and don't look for them much anymore.
No. But $4.28 plus shipping on that one. And a lot of the plushes can take up a lot of space.
Yes.
So that's another downside. Not only is it not a super profitable item, I don't mind listing them.
Right.
So that's one aspect where it's like I'm okay with.
And
that
I don't mind
part.
shipping them.
Yeah, because they're easy to ship.
But they
and
just don't sell for enough to make it worth it, usually. Some stores, I don't know how they do it, but they sell plush super fast. Like they must have a big following on eBay or something, so that they see it on the video, they saw them buy it, and now they want it.
Yeah.
But we don't do that, so.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. Well, I think it could be too that we're just not picking the right plush too.
That is true. That is true.
Because there are times where we do find some plush and they do sell fairly quickly for good money, but
Rare.
not common. Next up, mag formers. This is one of those like magnetic.
Yeah.
It can build stuff. It's like an educational tool. That's sold for $20 plus shipping. Another longer tail item I would say it would fall under that would be
like to get.
VHS. So this is good because one, I love listing VHSs. It's easy to store for us.
Right.
And
Ship.
And ship and everything. So it checks off a lot of boxes. There can be good money in what as well because this one sold for $22.95. We've sold VHS up to $100.
Yeah.
On several occasions.
And usually you can get them very cheap.
Yes, 50 cents.
Yep.
So it doesn't take. It's a pretty profitable flip. So VHSs can be very good as a long tail item. I find that the horror VHS typically don't have to wait very long, but some of the other VHSs can.
Yeah.
But there's horror VHS that we're holding on to that's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So.
Long time. All right, this is going to be the worst thing to ship today, but it's not that bad because it's not.
So we have a Yamaha Portasound keyboard. How much did you pay for this? Do you
I don't
remember?
even know where we got it.
You got it because first of all, I didn't buy it.
Oh, wait, was this at the one where we got that exercise machine?
Yes.
Okay, I think this was $5.
Okay. Well, it sold for 80 plus shipping, so a good sell on that one, but we have had it for quite a while.
And it took up a lot of space.
And it takes up a lot of space, but it did sell for good money.
And it didn't take that long.
No, probably 2 months. 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
So.
So not terrible.
Yep, that's good.
But I just want to be clear. So we've had arguments about space.
I know.
All the time with regards to our house.
We do not have a storage unit. We do not have sheds right now.
And who buys all the big items?
Houses. I don't know what it is.
So I just want to be clear. You create your own problems. I am free over here. I am free.
I'm going to go downstairs and find all the big things, like your TVs that you've bought.
Yeah, they're all gone. They're gone.
It stayed in our living room for like months.
You bothered me enough to where I kept lowering the price, and it's gone.
There you go. You're welcome. Next.
None of my mistakes are shown in the house. Next up, we have a pair of Tiempo shoes. These indoor soccer shoes sold for $25 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Like always seeing Tiempo brands. The ones that are for the regular fields usually do better than that.
Yeah.
And they probably would have taken the cleaning and the wash, but they still sold, so we're good.
Yeah. Next up, we have these are golf grips that it's a set of 12.
Yeah.
And they sold for $19.99 plus shipping.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That was that.
yeah,
Thought you were going to keep going.
I got nothing. I got nothing else to add on
Just
that
still
one.
showing them.
I was just gonna watch you go. So this
Got
is
nothing.
a set. I will say I did note that I don't. I think it's missing some of the hardware.
Oh, okay.
Because this compartment was empty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I made sure to note that.
Yeah.
And I think I sold it for parts repair.
Okay.
Like what you see is what you get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious on that.
I'll hold it.
How did I list this item?
What?
I put read in the title, and then in the description I put please see pictures, unused, but one compartment is empty. Not sure what was supposed to be in that location,
Yeah.
but the other compartments have items selling as is.
Well, that's good. Sounds like you described it right.
And it sold for $39.99 plus shipping. So we'll see if we get away with that.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so this is a brand new Masters key fob. And what did it sell for?
$21.99 plus shipping. Those are
paid
like the little
$1.
sales that I love.
Yes.
If you can find Master stuff, and especially new with tags, those do really well.
We did have this a long time, but it was $1. It's not hard to store.
No,
so.
correct.
Good.
Listed this one pretty recently. It does not have the cover art, but has the manual and the game. And tested it. It works. $11.95 plus shipping, going international.
Okay.
And then we have another international sale. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger Blu-ray, brand new,
new.
sealed. That was part of the fill a bag sale.
Oh,
so
nice.
Purely in profit. $9.45 plus shipping.
Okay.
And
they knew it was like.
I mean, it's sealed. I don't
see it.
Yeah, I see it. I have another one.
Some
if
of
you
these,
want me to.
Some of these people that get the sealed ones, they're very particular on condition. So let us see.
I mean, let's see.
That looks fine in the back.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one's got. I think maybe this. I don't think they'll like this one, to be honest.
We have another copy over there.
Hopefully, it's in better condition because this one.
But that's always the risk with new sealed items. But that's all the items that we sold today.
Yep.
But I think at the end, just to kind of wrap up the topic on long tail items, I think you want to pick items that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Some of the other items that we've had before that we no longer pick up that were long tail items, Monster Jam items.
Yeah, we used to get the grave diggers and all that all the time.
All those up, but we find that they sit for far too long. They take up too much space.
Yeah.
And I simply don't enjoy listing them that much. So there's a lot of like negatives to that particular field. So I think you just got to really kind of set the framework. And I will say, like, this is where like playing poker for a living, when I was doing that, where you can kind of like, you're always trying to analyze like ranges and trying to figure out like, I find ranges whenever it comes to like finding and sourcing items that I want, and I will run it through the gauntlet like really quickly. I could see, okay, this is going to sell for X, this is how much space it's going to take, I'm going to enjoy it, check, we're good.
Nope, I don't do that. Hey Bama, good morning.
So I think it's just a good exercise.
Yeah.
And
I don't do that.
As you get better at this, I think you...
Which is probably why I don't pick very well. I pick a lot of things that sit a while.
No.
But things that I would enjoy.
Yeah. I'm going to need to change your eye a little bit.
It's there. I've got the cheap eye.
But plans for the day.
Shipping and school and listing.
Yeah, I want to also give a shout out. Whoever gave the suggestion on cutting down the power cord piece.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Nice. I used your X-Acto knife over there.
Cutter, yeah.
And I cut.
Good.
Basically, it doesn't look like a circle. It's like a corner, but it fits and it works.
Perfect.
So I was able to test.
Well, thank you.
A guitar yesterday.
Oh, did you get the email? No, we will check it right after this.
So the problem is that email is associated with her stuff.
Mine gets like all the junk and spam, and he always is good at keeping up, knocking that out, and mine just all sits.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of emails.
So she'll send it to me, and I'll see what's going on.
I need to add him with the password and stuff, so he can just keep track of it on his phone.
Yeah.
Or it'll get lost.
So yeah, it's I got the guitar to list. I got a couple other things. I got a lot of stuff still to list, so I have plenty of busy work.
So do you want me to list?
Um,
Like, it's the end of the month. So do I need to list?
Oh yeah, we have plenty
Really?
of listings. Yes.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's not a get out of jail free card that you can use.
Normally it works like that. He said, "No worries. I'm so sorry. It's my fault, not his."
But yeah, it's a good
listing.
time to where you can list, and then I'll expect that even on our trip, I'll be able to delist and relist
Okay.
to keep our store going
Okay.
on the way down. So
Sounds good.
yeah.
And that's our marching orders for the day.
Do we have anything else planned for the day?
There's 0 things on our calendar today.
Awesome, love it.
And
Everybody
tomorrow
loves.
is also 0 things on the list.
It's perfect. Can't be any better.
And then we're on the trip.
Yep.
So also we're trying to figure out like our GoPro, how to go live, right?
Yeah.
Have you looked into that more? Like how to hook onto it
Wi-Fi? It's more of a thought.
Okay.
But the idea was maybe starting with like the bargain hunt, for example.
I was thinking the big grabs coming up.
Yeah, that's another one, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We did notice the only time that we used it, the battery like died very fast and got real hot.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Yeah, we might be on the lookout for some backup batteries, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that's why I wanted to do the bargain hunt, because I
Yeah.
know that would be.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't take as long.
That wouldn't take so long.
That's true.
And it would be a more consecutive thing. My concern is if you do it at a garage sale and you try to go live, like unless you go to Tent City,
Right. Oh,
and
it's
you
a
have
lot of dead time.
there's going to be a
I
lot of
see.
turn
Shut
on,
off.
shut
Yeah.
off, turn on, shut
A
off,
lot of streams.
and that wouldn't really. I don't think
good
that would
content.
translate. Yeah.
Unless y'all want to hear our banter in the car.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah. Why'd you buy that?
What took you so long? I told you I was in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
but,
hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I'm hoping it's not going to be so hot this year, but we'll see. It looks like it's going to be hot.
Yep, probably will.
But all right. Well,
all
thank
right.
you everybody for
We'll
stopping
see
in.
you tomorrow, and I'm gonna send him that email. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.